Hey YouTube, hope everyone's well. A little chilly this morning. Oh yeah, coffee. Fish flavored coffee, latte, snappuccino with a little strawberry jizz floating on the top. Little hearts made out of it and everything too. Smoking my gurgle-less Peterson St. Patrick's Day pipe. I'm going to start smoking these more now that I got them drilled out. Oh, Bob and Donna, you rock. I don't see any videos from you guys though. What's up with that? You should make a video and say, like, Nova Scotia for Prime Minister. At least for fucking Premier. I'm smoking some Frankenstein today. It is H Latakia Flake, McClellan 5110, some Balkan Sassini, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's about 7 or 8 different tobaccos in here. And then I had a bag of Turkish Oriental leaf, whole leaf, and it's dry. And it was really powdery at the bottom, it was breaking up, so I threw some of that in there. This ain't bad. This is a pretty good tobacco. What I do when I get to the bottom of a can or a jar or a bag or a sample. Oh yeah, there's some Westminster in there, speaking of the samples. So it's all English style components. I didn't put any Virginia in here. The only Virginia in here is what came with the tobacco originally. But I did add some Turkish tobacco. I don't know if it's that Ishmar. I got 2 bags Ishmar, and one's the cigarette stuff and one's not. I'm not a big fan of the H Latakia Flake. And I finished off a tin and I had, not too much to throw away and not enough to smoke a bowl, so I threw it in a jar and I just kept Frankenstein in the shit out of it. But there's some oily Latakias in here, I can taste them, whatever they were. Or the Balkan Sassini. Probably a little bit of that. I should have put more Turkish in it. Gurgling, what's going on? Here, I fixed it. Could get a pipe cleaner in it. Next time I smoke it, I'm going to put a little bit more of the Turkish stuff in it. I smoked some of it straight, I didn't really like it. But it's in almost everything I smoke. That's not too bad. Look at that green. Oh yeah. Rained like a son of a bitch last night. I loaded up a bowl, which is odd for me. I loaded up a bowl of burley and came outside and Just kind of like puffing it, laying it down, puffing it. My computer desk is just right there. Well, my computer desks. And I'm playing around with that Raspberry Pi, and I'm working with 3 or 4 different Linux distros, and I'm just swapping out SD cards. You know, pop it in, start it up, and I'm, you know, screwing around. Just coming back and forth, having to pipe in between, you know, the waiting shit to happen, screens, and the sky just opened up, and then it was like a light switch. It shut off just like that, like someone turned off a hose, and then back again. And some thunder. Yeah, I gotta trying to get the software for my arcade cabinet to work. I'm almost pretty much there. I don't know. There's different distributions of Linux I'm using. One of them's called PiPlay, it's what I've always used, and then there's one I've never tried called RetroPie. RetroPie is smoother and faster. The emulators work better, but I'm having a problem with the configuration menu. PiPlay is just too slow, and one of the emulators doesn't work right. And I'm using another one called Raspbian, which I'm just using for doing prototyping projects on the breadboard there using the GPIO pins. And now I'm taking Raspbian and I am manually installing a RetroPie packages to see if that works for the configuration. Probably makes no sense to what I'm saying here. Nice to hear the robins. Some flowers up there I took some pictures of the other day. Try to get a low f-stop. Had a long focal length and a low f-stop, so I was trying to blur the background and the foreground. And I got maybe 1 or 2 pictures out of about 50. One of them looks okay. And I did some white balance. I take a picture of a white piece of paper in the same lighting conditions and apply that to all the photos. But yeah, it's not too bad. I could have popped the f-stop up a couple of notches. I should have started low and then stepped it up a few times. What I should do. But you got to catch that sun when you can. It hides behind a cloud so quick. You lose your light. This ain't too bad with all that shit in there. Anyway, that's about it for today. I'll smoke this. I'll let you go. Take care and we'll see ya.